Hello there, I'm Carmel and welcome to my kitchen. I am so excited to introduce you to one of Kraft's latest and greatest products. And what that is this Philadelphia cooking cream. And let me just tell you the reason why I love this product so much. Not only does it come packaged in these cute little containers, but this product is amazingly easy to use. It's a delicious sauce that is pourable and spoonable, and you can add it to literally any recipe that you can think of. And it's totally chef-inspired. And let me just tell you, last night my husband took me out to dinner at my favorite restaurant for our 10-year anniversary. And sitting next to us was a woman with this amazing-looking pasta. And I tell you, I cannot keep from staring. Of course, I was a peeping Jane, but I just kept trying to see what was on her plate. And as I was doing this light bulb just went off in my head. And I thought, that is it. I can go home and I can recreate that with my cooking cream. Because the flavors in this cooking cream is everything I need to create that 5-star restaurant dish. And so my inspiration tonight is the savory garlic. And what I want to make for you is my version of this delicious, decadent, creamy pasta. And I want you to come on over here to the stove and I'll show you what I've got. Basically, it's just a few simple ingredients. I'm going to do a baked tortellini with shrimp and bacon. So as you can see, I've got my water to a rolling boil, and I'm going to go ahead and open up this package of tortellini, and I've got just about a pound here. And I salted my water, and we'll get that going. Pour it right in there. And you just want to cook this according to the directions on the package until it's al dente. And then what we have here is 3 slices of bacon. And my bacon was nice and thick, so I could probably get away with 2. And if it's thin, you could probably get away with 4. It's all a preference thing. So go ahead, over medium-high heat, add your chopped bacon. And also, the bacon brings a new flavor to the table. Because what we're going to do, I'm going to cook this until it's good and crispy, and then we'll remove it. And then we're going to add our shrimp and use all those amazing, yummy bacon juice flavors to saute our shrimp in. So let's get this started, and then I'm going to show you the next step in this awesome recipe. So what we've got here is beautifully done bacon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove it with my slotted spoon. I've got it just perfectly browned how I like it. And I don't want it to burn while I cook my shrimp. So go ahead and scoop out all your bacon, and we'll just set it aside. And this is like a 3-step dish. We've cooked our pasta, and I went ahead and I drained that. We've cooked our bacon. Now what I've got here is 1/3 cup of chopped sweet onion. And we're going to put that right into our bacon dripping. And I've got about 2 tablespoons of bacon dripping here. And if your bacon wasn't that fatty, you can go ahead and just put a little extra slice of bacon to get the greases, enough grease to go ahead and fry up your shrimp and your onions. So we'll just go ahead and saute this. I've got it on medium-high heat, so it's not going to take long at all. In fact, I think we're there. So next I've got my shrimp, and this is half a pound of shrimp, and I bought it already deveined and cleaned, and it was frozen. So I simply defrosted it, pulled off the shells, and it's good to go. So let's add that to the pan. And you could use a smaller shrimp or a larger shrimp, whatever you prefer. And shrimp cooks so quickly, I just want you to do it until it's nice and pink and no longer opaque. Now traditionally, I would go ahead and add some chopped garlic, but with my new Philadelphia cooking cream, I no longer need to do that. This stuff is packed with so much garlicky flavor, and the best part is I don't have to mash it or peel it myself. It's all here and it's good to go. So our shrimp are just about there. And honestly, ask my husband, this lady at the restaurant, she was trying so hard not to lick her plate. And just watching her, I wanted to get up over there and lick her plate. But I'm not going to have to do that, so I'm creating my own chef-inspired dish tonight. Beautiful, our shrimp is there. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the heat to simmer. I'm going to add the bacon right back into the pan. And let's bring this back over to the island. We don't want to continue cooking our shrimp because it's just beautiful and perfect. Now I've got my tortellini and I've drained it. We're going to add it to the pot. And then for the star of this show, our cooking cream. So this is just as easy as popping the top. And I wish you could get a close-up. This is so creamy and so delectable that it's instantly going to dissolve and break down into this velvety, creamy sauce. Look at that. Honestly, I could just sit there and dip my veggies in here because the flavor is just amazing and it's good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and stir this until it's all incorporated. And as soon as it hits that heat, it just starts to break down beautifully. And it's still so sizzling hot that I don't even have to keep it on the stove. And for our last ingredient, I've got my Parmesan cheese. I've got a half a cup, and we're just going to use a quarter of it. I want you to get some finely shredded Kraft Parmesan cheese and stir that in. And the best part about dinner is when it's a quick meal and your family doesn't have to wait all night while it bakes in the oven. So all we're going to do is preheat the oven on broil, on high, and I've got my baking dish right here. And my husband laughs that I don't know the sizes. I have to hold it up and see what I've got here. And it looks like I've got a 2-quart baking dish. I'll lightly hit this with cooking spray. We're going to pour this right in. And let me get all the goodness right off the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to top it off with our remaining Parmesan cheese. And basically, that is it. I'm going to get this baby into the oven, and I'm going to broil it just until the top is bubbly, because everything in here is already cooked. But you know when you've got your favorite dish at your restaurant, it's got that delicious, gooey, bubbly topping? Well, that's what I am trying to create right here. And thanks to my Philadelphia cooking cream, the flavor is already there. I'm going to put this in the broiler and show you what we've got in about 2 seconds. I want you to check back with me. So 2 minutes has elapsed, and I think we're there, right where we need to be. Yes. Look at that golden Parmesan cheese. That is the perfect crust on my perfect Italian dish. Come on over here. So basically, my husband's going to be thrilled. He is no longer going to have to take me out to eat at my favorite expensive restaurant when he discovers that I can create that perfect entree right here in my own kitchen thanks to our Philadelphia cooking cream. And you're going to love it as much as I do. Not only is it easy to use, it's pourable and spoonable, but the flavors are amazing. You've got everything you need from buttermilk to onion and garlic all packaged away in this cute little container. So go ahead and get yourself several caseloads when this product hits the shelf, because I know you're absolutely going to love it. And I know you're absolutely going to love this. I want you to go ahead and try my baked tortellini with shrimp and bacon. And I'm going to taste it and just make sure it tastes as good as it smells. Well, I think we hit our mark. And I know I'm going to be licking my dish clean tonight. From my kitchen to yours, bon appetit.